Cancer, hey, welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. I really appreciate you giving me a shot. I am very new to YouTube, not so new to tarot, but very new to YouTube, so welcome in. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I appreciate you, all your comments on Facebook and Insta and everything. I really appreciate that. So anyway, this reading is going to be from the 24th through the 30th of January. We're going to focus on your present situation, your past, and what's coming up for you in the future, Cancer. So I do pre-shuffle, so you don't have to watch me shuffle too much, but there it is. So we're going to get right into your reading, Cancer. All right, so in the past, you have orphaned. Current situation, you have community, and in the future, you have a change in the wind. Cool. We'll see where we go for you. All right, so in the past, you have the High Priestess, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Current situation, you have the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, lots of Wands. Future situation, the Chariot, Judgment, and 7 of Wands. Let me get one more. 7 of Cups, the Moon. Okay. Overall energy for the reading is the 2 of Swords. So, Cancer, you, wow, sun's in my face here. Cancer, so you are stuck with making a decision. You don't want to make a decision. You are, heck no, I'm not making a decision about this. No way. All right. So we'll see where we go for you. So in the past, like I said, you have the High Priestess. High Priestess is about trusting your intuition. It's about kind of like that gut feeling that you get when you're around somebody. I feel like it's telling you to trust your intuition about a marriage, or I think it's saying trust your intuition about a marriage, that things in the past have looked better than they really were. Because you have this 6 of Wands here. Typically the 6 of Wands is about getting recognition, right? So this lady's on this horse and everybody's looking at her and they're saying, wow, like look at this lady. It's just interesting because it's almost like your intuition, I feel like you felt like you were going on a good course, but really you were just orphaned in the past. But I want to clarify a little bit just so we can get some answers. So let's find out some more clarity. Woo, okay. That just came out there. So I want to get clarity around the 4 of Wands, please. Clarity around the 4 of Wands in the past. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Okay. I had a feeling that these cards were good. I mean, they're good cards, but then I was like, I don't know, with this orphaned over here, I don't know what's up. Okay, so now I can clearly tell you what's going on. So, High Priestess said for you to trust your intuition in the past, right? Around your marriage, around the commitment that you have with somebody. And that left you feeling stabbed in the back. It left you feeling like you can't sleep. You might be waking up early, worried about something, or going, like, not able to go to sleep, or waking up in the middle of the night, worried about stuff. You've got a lot on your mind about this past situation. One of the big things about the 9 of Swords is if they just look up, they'd realize that they're just swords, right? They're just thoughts. Like, they're just, your thoughts are getting carried away with you. I think you were, it's weird with tarot because I see the story, but I don't necessarily want to say it. Okay, so your intuition told you that somebody was cheating on you probably, or you felt like somebody was cheating on you. You've been worried that they've been with another person, or had a third party, meaning either another person or giving their attention solely to something else or more to that thing than to you. And like I said, the Six of Swords or Six of Wands is here, which is also like, it's that card that I told you about, like getting recognition. But so Six of Wands, clarified that, is the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and Temperance. So I feel like you had a lot of worry in the past, and then you were like, okay, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on this. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And you were trying, to combine. You were using balance. You've got the Temperance card here, which is about alchemy and bringing two things together. So I feel like you were really trying to make this work in the past, but it really made you feel orphaned and made you feel alone, unfortunately. And I feel like there's a decision that you need to make here. And I feel like you're just holding back. You're just holding back. You're like, I'm not going to make this decision. I'm not going to make this decision. The other thing that I would like to point out is that you have this 9, 10 of Swords here, which means that you're sort of to the end of a cycle, which is a really good sign. So if you've been in a relationship for a long time and you've seen the same kind of crap over and over, and you've got another 9 here too, it could be time for it to just move on and go in a different direction. I'm seeing that when I was first clarifying the Four of Wands up here, this King of Swords came out. So you could be, this is either you or the person that you're dealing with. Somebody's very cold and clear with their words, but very cold to you. And I think that's up here in the marriage a little bit. Or you could be very cold to somebody else. Roles can be totally reversed. So, current situation, this is sometime between the 24th through the 30th. You're going to feel like you got to a new place with this. You're going to feel like, hey, I got to a new spot. We're not in that same old junk that we were in. But you're going to feel a little trepidatious. I know that's a big word. 9 of Wands is about this lady got to a whole new land, right? A whole new place. Like, she's never been there before. And she's looking around like, whoa, I got all this far and now I don't know what's going to happen. So, we should clarify that too. 9 of Wands in the current situation. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands in the current situation, please. You need rest. 9 of Wands and Death. Okay, so you've got a lot of wands in here. Okay, let me go over this card real quick. So, 9 of Wands, like I said, it's about getting to somewhere new. You're somewhere new and you're like, whoa, where do I go now? So clarifying this, where are you? I kind of wanted to figure out, well, what is this new area that you've gone to? And basically, you took some time to rest. You have a Knight of Wands in your life. A Knight of Wands is, so first of all, Knights are like the teenagers of the deck. So it's a more immature energy, kind of younger. And something's done. I feel like maybe you ended something or you're about to end something with this previous person. And that feels new to you and that feels different. And that's the new land that you got to, where you feel like, okay, I'm maybe ready to let this go. So, in the middle situation, I show you as the Queen of Wands. Anytime I do a big reading like this, the middle card's always used. So, Cancer, you are the Queen of Wands. You are looking attractive at this moment. You are, people are looking at you. They know you've got your stuff going on. I feel like you're just dealing with an old situation but you're poised. Like, you're in a really good situation. you look really well, even though you're surrounded by all this, if that makes sense. So sometime between the 24th through the 30th, you got the Five of Wands. Now, some people talk about how this card is fighting. Some people say that this is them practicing. I say, let's say it's fencing, and then it's both, right? So basically, there's just going to be, fives are about change. Fives are about change and trying to figure out a new way to do things. So between the 24th through the 30th, it's going to be a little bit up in the air. There's going to be back and forth. What's the Five of Wands about in the current situation? Five of Wands in the current situation, what's that about? Trying to work together with somebody. You might have a passionate new idea. And then you're going to get some kind of text message or electronic communication sometime within this week that'll probably lead to maybe this fighting or fencing, fighting, practicing, whatever you'd like to call it. Within that week as well, it's telling you to reach out to your community. Reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to other people that can support you while you're going through this process. Because it looks tough. I'm not going to lie. Like up here, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, like that's not cool. You don't really want that in your marriage. Or your relationship, whatever this is for you. So in the future, sometime beyond the 30th, you got the Chariot, you got Judgment, and 7 of Wands. That looks really good. So Chariot's about, I've heard it explained as above, so below. Basically, Chariot takes you where you got to go, but you have to use your intuition, right, to get the Chariot to go. So in this Chariot card, right, there's 2 Sphinxes. One is stop, one's go. And basically, she in this card, controls these Sphinxes with her mind. And it's about your intuition, and it's about harnessing that inner you to make the Chariot go. So you're going to have this kind of burst of energy. The Chariot's going to come through, and it's just going to rush through. And it's going to lead you to this judgment moment. And a judgment moment is like calling you to your greater good. It's saying, look at what has gone before. What is your role in it? And I can say through my own experience, you always have a role in something. Even if, say, let's go down this cheating situation, right? Person cheats on you, but you try to move on, and then, you give them nasty looks, you don't trust them, you don't ever let it up. That's a part of yourself that you have to look at, right? That was the part that I played. So even though they might be, say, the worst person in the situation, we still have to look at ourselves, and this is a call to look at yourself. I'm hearing that very strongly, that you're going to have this huge push to look at yourself, to look inside, and when this comes, this feeling might be, oh, I want to judge other people. But as long as you have that continued self-awareness of, hey, let me check myself, like what's really going on here, I think you're going to figure out that you're going to stand up for yourself. And that is the best message out of your whole reading, is that you're going to stand up for yourself, because you got a change in the wind. However you were doing stuff in the past is not going to be the way you're doing stuff in the future. And honestly, looking at this situation, you do need to stand up for yourself. This 3 cups here with the worry and the stabbed in the back, and whoever this reading's for, it's time to move on. It's time to get out of this. Maybe you should be the King of Swords. You don't have to stay stuck in indecision, right? I mean, this lady has 2 choices to make, right? Swords represent thoughts. So she has two choices to make, and instead of making a choice, she would rather blindfold herself and put the two choices in front of her saying, no, I will not make a choice. No, I will not. Well, I think beyond the 30th here, you're going to make a choice because you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to say that you don't want this mystery of love. You don't want to think about all the different, does this person love me? Does this person, that's what I'm feeling right now. Does this person love me? Do they not love me? Blah, 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 blah. Fear, you've got fear. Like, stand up for yourself. Take a step in a new direction. Look at what you did in the situation. Look at what they did. I think there's been a lot of focus on what they did, right? Now you can just, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life, but what I would do is I would cut that shit off. I would say, you know what? This is who I am. This is what I stand up for. I don't want a third party. I don't want to be up in the middle of the night. I don't want to be worried about you. Something inside me tells me, something inside me has been saying that something's wrong. Something's wrong about this, and you feel bad. So reach out to your friends, reach out to your community, and then there's going to be a change in the wind, and you're going to feel empowered, and you're going to stand up for yourself. That is a pretty awesome reading. So I want to thank you so much, Cancer. Really appreciate you guys watching this week. I'm really trying to work on my subscribers. So if you could subscribe to this channel, I would really appreciate it. If you subscribe, you will get notified anytime I do a new reading. So basically it'll say, hey, Chris has a new video for you at Tropical Tarot. Why don't you watch it now? So if you subscribe, please write, I subscribe down in the comments. If you've already subscribed, write, I've already subscribed and you're the best tarot reader. No, you don't have to say that. But also, likes, I think that they help circulate the videos a little bit better. So if you could like this video, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Cancer. I'll have February readings up very soon for the whole month. And I will see you next week. Thank you.